I really enjoyed your show. It was mad energetic.
Greetings in the name of the Most High, His Imperial Majesty, Sizzla. Yeah. Yes, me hygiene, big up. Come for work for the people. That's what the people expect. Just work to the best of our ability. Respect.
And how did you feel tonight?
Beautiful, energetic, happy, joyful.
We really had a Jamaican vibe over here.
Yes, because it's the music, and we're the one playing it. And we know the way at the Most High, we know what to play for the people. So it's like indigenous. Anywhere we go, original reggae music, original dancehall. We need a bit of flavor, we can give you a bit of flavor, yes. We keep it authentic because it's summer jam and the people want reggae music.
I love your work ethic. Can you explain to me how does it? You have artists like in the hip hop like Tupac. He died 10 years ago, and he made so much music. And when I see you, it's like every other month I see a new album. How do you do that?
All praise to the Most High, keep the principle. Principle gives you love, it gives you life. Principle make it you a good man, make it you a good woman. You know what I mean? And I think as musician, every minute, every second, every space, every gap, consciously, positively, we love to occupy those things. So time it takes for me to be chatting stupid things, walking a mile. I just write a few songs walking a mile. So every day, we just try to have everything just consciously done, consciously said, consciously constructed. And we realize that the music helps the youths of today. They can use the music to purchase things, they sing their song, they become famous, they get a little money. It makes the youth them progress in a honest way in the sight of the government and the people. So therefore we see that the music is important, so we waste no time.
Yeah, you work also with a lot of youth organization, and you have with your music you help a lot of other people. Can you elaborate on that?
Yes. You achieve things in life. You're not the only one that really makes it possible. You have other people that helps in making such things possible. Like I got a band. I come to Summer Jam, but it's not Sizzla alone. It's Sizzla and the bass, Sizzla and the drum. So this is how I see the youths of today. I know what the music have done for me. So when I see the youths, I pass it on to them. And if I see them coming to me before I can even instruct them in that way, I just give them the strength. You know what I mean? So if they have, for example, calabash music and they want Sizzla voice, and I know that they're good behaving youths, I sing and give them a song. It's just natural. As I said before, the time I sit down and waste 1 minute thinking stupid things, I just make a minute be a song.
Sizzla Kalonji, can you please tell me if your name has any meaning African-wise? I mean, the name Sizzla Kalonji is very African, isn't it?
Yes, like name, like nature, you know what I mean? And we African people tends to name our child, or rather their children, based upon nature, the time you're born, and the signs and all those prophecies, those happening. Well, Sizzla is like the burning essence, you know what I mean? Like you cook in the same way, you throw the seasoning in the hot frying pan with the oil. That sound, everyone know that sound. It's just life sizzling, you know what I mean? And it's fire same way. In a good sense, not to incite violence, but to like boost the energy, give one a zeal for push on and just be strong, be motivated in what you're doing. Kalonji I name Sizzla. Sit down on my yard, I say, Sizzla, may I put a next name on it? I'm say when I put on the name, I know the word is like the same song. So even if I say Sizzla and then say Kalonji is like a next album. Kalonji means victorious. So I just study the word and say the word means victorious. Whenever time the people say Kalonji, they're supposed to say victory. Victory. A lot of people might not take the time as you might, take the time to know it, but that is it because we're dealing with the people. So we rather choose the name to have some sort of distinct meaning because it's something that the people are going to be saying perpetually. You know what I mean?
Do you always preach the younger generation, the youth especially, to get education. You emphasize this on a lot of your concerts that I have been and watched. You say you always emphasize education for them. What does this mean to you?
It means a whole lot. It means morals, spiritual values, morality, integrity, dignity, you know what I mean? Self-consciousness, self-awareness, because we even learning right now. We're learning of ourselves. We're learning of Sizzla at the stage show. I'm learning of the press conference in front of me. We're always learning. Education is the key, and educating yourself is the way of grasping knowledge of the earth, knowledge being laid down from ancestors way before about principles of human beings that we might not be in those times or those generations. So we always have to be educating ourselves. You have people that study the human structure and they've been studying it for years. So if you could just come and educate yourself, take one of those books and read of it, you learn of knowledge millions of years before you come, and you learn of how to balance it millions of years to come again. You know what I mean? So education is really important. Through education I learn a lot. I learned to play a guitar, and it's just because I've been learned how to read. I'm just going to a guitar store, see a guitar book, just buy it and just read it. Play a guitar, read it, study it. His word. Now you see, word is life. Words create, words destroy. Words gives you energy. You can use the words to create, you can use it to destroy. The word is God.
You are pretty well educated yourself, because you've been to university.
Well, I'm educated to the level where I can mention conscious things and try to lead the nation in the best way possible. My parents never really have much finance for send Sizzla to school, and to